Doris Burke. This is Kevin Hart. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. And now Washington's starting group. LeBron James is out there with Nowitzki. And it's Durant. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
You know, last season, DeMarcus Cousins had several triple-doubles, but with Cousins, he would have 20-plus rebounds to go along with 20 points and 10 assists. That's amazing for a big man, for any man, as a matter of fact.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Trailblazers. And for Cousins, those 20, 20, 10 triple-doubles are an incredibly rare feat. First time, in fact, that we've seen that in the NBA since 2010.
And he was the first big man since the great Wilt Chamberlain to do it in back-to-back games. So Cousins is one of the rare big men who can do it all and has displayed that multiple times last season.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Rose. Shoots it up. Portland no good that time either.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir. Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Gasol. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
No one near James as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Now, here's Gasol. Curry, wide open, hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Irving gets to Durant. Back to Irving. Another miss by Irving. Trailblazers leading by 3. Dishes it to Gasol. Curry passes to Rose. The feed to Gasol. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And for the past few seasons, Portland's bench has really been their Achilles heel. I mean, last year they showed some improvement. The reserves play stole the game for them on more than one occasion, but still wouldn't be considered a strength.
LeBron kicks to Nowitzki. Durant wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Passes it to Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And for Portland, the bench still wasn't leaned on heavily for minutes. Greg was just talking about that, but they were in the top 5, Clark, in scoring efficiency, and they shot 45% from the floor on the year.
And what was a weakness for them in 14 was a strength for them in 15. And actually, they were their best down the stretch of last season.
Trailblazers leading by 3. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Wide open shot is on the money. Wizards have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Durant, here we go. Good D by Gasol.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Anthony dishes to Curry. Gasol kicks to Curry. Anthony. Trailblazers keep it alive. Inside, here's Porzingis, and finally that one's good.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Irving. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside for Durant. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Curry. For the finish, trips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And here is Curry after LeBron James hitting the 3. Anthony, the pass to Curry. Puts it up from 15. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Durant dishes to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Curry with the stop.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now, here is Irving. And Durant, here we go. Nowitzki kicks to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Rose, that's good. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Here's LeBron after the Trailblazers pick up 2. It's tipped. It's stolen by Anthony. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Portland leading by 7. Curry attacking. A wide open look for Gasol. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early.
Oh!
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way. That's exactly how you want to do it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Now, here is Irving. Back to James. LeBron is doubled. Shot clock at 3. Here's Durant. That one wide left.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence, just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ballgame.
Durant, that's good.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Curry. Washington with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And Gasol gets it to go.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
No good from Durant. Trailblazers leading by 9. Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
James dishes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to James. 9 points for Kevin Durant. Now Curry. And here's Rose outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Trailblazers lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Kevin Durant always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player,
Year by year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
They're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kyrie Irving is out there with Durant, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Nowitzki, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Curry, rebounded by the Wizards. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Despite an overall strong year in 2015 for the Wizards, they were pretty weak at times, Clark, on the road.
Managed only 17 wins away from home, tied the Pelicans for the fewest road wins for any team that actually made the playoffs last year.
That'll be a 5-second call. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be.
The kick out to Irving. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony, the pass to Curry. Gasol dishes the Rose. 3-pointer. Rebound, Washington. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the jam by Steph Curry.
You got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And that one's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Nowitzki kicks to Cousins. Durant attacking, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
The shot by Curry, no good. Wizards leading by 3. LeBron passes to Durant. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Gasol kicks to Curry. Good on the triple. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Curry. He's got 31.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Durant attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Shot clock at 6. Curry outside. Can't get it to go. James with some nice D. Talking about the strength of LeBron now, we saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high-flying, but just as potent and as effective.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
They get it back. Here's Durant, rejected by Gasol. And it's Rose penetrating, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Shot's good by Durant.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Nowitzki dishes to Durant. LeBron passes to Irving. It's tipped out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And Washington has possession.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
The drive by LeBron. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. To the paint, LeBron with the block. From deep. Can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Down low. Gasol screen. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Irving attacking. Taken away by Anthony. Curry kicks to Rose. And stolen by LeBron. Rejected by Gasol. They get it back for 3. Durant. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Blazers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. And the basket by Curry.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
LeBron kicks to Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside for Gasol. Curry with him. He's picked up by James. The 3 from Anthony. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Curry. A shot. Out to Anthony. From deep three-point range. The pass to Curry. From deep. They get the rebound. From the arc. That drops. Curry's got 41.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And that concludes the first half. Portland out in front. They lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, you obviously...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. And what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, that generation...
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
We've got Anthony. Porzingis is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Rose, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Nowitzki, the pass to Durant. Nice ball movement by Washington. But they'll get another chance. LeBron can't get it to go.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Gasol with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Anthony gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
It's Curry with the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 43 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had. You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other two, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Right wing, back to Curry. From deep three-point range, good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And a wide-open look for Irving. And again, Washington with the triple.
You know, in talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Here's Porzingis, 5 on the clock, with the fadeaway. LeBron grabs the miss.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Portland no good that time either. Wizards trail by 7. There's the dish to Nowitzki. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Gasol's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Anthony against Durant. Anthony kicks to Curry. Outside for Gasol. Here's Porzingis. It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 52 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Durant, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Curry kicks to Anthony. Back to Curry. Gasol dishes to Curry. Outside Anthony. Second chance shot. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Anthony. 13 points for Derrick Rose.
You simply have to be able to box out better than that.
Yeah, second chance points clearly the difference in this game. The effort has not been equal to this point.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Washington making some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Cousins. Kawhi Leonard comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. Here's Porzingis. Offline with his 3. Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how they, Greg, played defense.
You know, Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot. And with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
And he gets it to go. And now it's up to 25 points for Kyrie Irving. Trailblazers leading by 5. Curry attacking. Portland moving the ball around. Anthony. Rose passes to Porzingis. Curry's shot is good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The kick out to Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Anthony on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks.
Oh, wow. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Right side Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Westbrook's got 5.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Curry. No good there with the step-back J. Here's Leonard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead. Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
They're starting to feel it from deep. It's tightened up
Right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Gertie Vincent.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Washington, Pierce is checked in for Bosh. And James subbed in for Irving. Here's Leonard. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to borrow from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
The drive by Thompson. Harden kicks to Lopez. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. Ahead. And the dunk by James.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Lopez kicks to Green. Stolen by Pierce. They're running for the lead. And James with the layup. James has got 4 this quarter.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're
putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Now a timeout called by Portland. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Stolen by Pierce. James kicks to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Deep 2 from Anthony with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Anthony's got 19 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And for Portland, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Russell Westbrook. Here's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the 5 down low. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Feeds it to Carmelo. Right side Gasol. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. To the middle. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Curry. 10 points for Pau Gasol.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's James. Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. To the paint, and now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way. And you've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
James, the pass to Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Rose dishes to Curry. He feeds it to Gasol. Rose kicks to Gasol. Out to Anthony. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Durant, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
From deep. Kept alive by Washington. From deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Durant's got 47 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Leonard, that's for 2. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Curry can't get it to go.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
And the dunk by James.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. And guys, one thing that was obvious to me, last year the Wizards really matured as a team. I mean, they played as if they expected to win instead of a group kind of coming into their own. I thought they just showed a lot more composure and maturity on the court. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Nobody near Leonard, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. As you said, the Wizards did look more mature last year on the floor with their play. They made sure to add veterans to achieve that.
And not just any veteran, but a future Hall of Famer in Paul Pierce. I mean, his presence on the team, I think, really is what propelled them to achieve new heights. And it also went beyond just Paul Pierce. That roster had a combined 490 playoff games. And that playoff veteran leadership, I felt, really helped this young core to grow.
The kick out to Westbrook. In the corner, it's James. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. LeBron's got 39.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
It's Curry outside. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Oh, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
They get it back. Anthony kicks to Curry. Back to Anthony. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. 22 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Stephen Curry. Washington's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Curry with the steal. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Pierce with the rebound. The Wizards shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been three-point shots.
Come on, man. We got calculus at our school, and he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The kick out to Westbrook. Pierce wide open. He fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. Pierce against Curry. Right side Gasol. Right block shot. Passes it to Porzingis. Takes the three. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Kicks it to Durant. And Pierce, here we go. A three from Leonard. Bullseye! 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Anthony. Back to Curry for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the...
LeBron, no player.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further, LeBron James. Just a monster first quarter. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started.